And now they're going to go for two and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. Well, that changes things, obviously. They can elect to bring the kicking team out now and try it from the 20 if they want.
And I wouldn't be surprised at all if they did exactly that. Going for two from the 7 versus kicking it from the 20, I like my odds better with my kicker.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Now Tucker to add the PAT. Got it. So barring something crazy on the kickoff, we're looking at an extra period to decide this one.
17. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
First throw in overtime now for Roethlisberger. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A huge play there in overtime. 52 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
They'll go with Snell here on 1st down. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. That went into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. And Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead.
Steelers 20, Ravens 17.
They're able to put 3 on the board here on the opening drive of OT, and now up to their defense to try and see if they can hold this one.
I like how you framed it up because obviously this game is not over, right? They go down and kick a field goal, then we head to sudden death. But if the defense can hold, take the ball away, turn it over on downs, this game's over.
Taken in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. The field goal would push it to sudden death. We just saw the field goal on the other end, but I don't think they are thinking field goal. At least not to start this drive. They're not thinking field goal.
Not at all, because your point is well taken. Yeah, kick the field goal, you push it to sudden death, but you're also kicking off and giving the other team the ball with a chance to kick a field goal and beat you. Get the touchdown, finish the game off. That has to be the mindset.
Flush to his right. Caught by Snead over the middle. A gain of 6 there on first. To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson, a short throw caught by Andrews.
Jackson's
only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. A little dinking and dunking that they're doing. At some point, is it appropriate to maybe take a shot?
It is if you feel good about it. But otherwise, you do what a coach told me a long time ago. Take what they give you, but make them tackle. In other words, get it to one of your guys in space. If he makes someone miss, that could turn into the big play you're looking for.
The keeper nets him only a yard, and that's going to bring up 4th.
Typically on the read option play, when we talk about responsibilities, we're talking about what the quarterback has to go through. How about the inside linebacker, though? His job on this play, shadow the quarterback and hold him to a short gain. Did it to perfection.
Edwards, the ball carrier.
That, the definition of a do-or-die play, but they keep this overtime session going with a 1st down.
1st down, Baltimore.
Flushed out right. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. Looking left side, he's got it complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Chewing up big yardage, another nice game there. This one goes for 20. They'll roll him out right. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll get this down to the 10. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. 2 minutes on the clock in overtime in a 3-point ball game. First and goal with Lamar Jackson leading the charge, the 23-year-old quarterback. And if they find the end zone here, they'll reach that number 23 on the scoreboard. Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets him down to about the 4-yard line. So a little chunk there on first as they try to chip away down 3 in overtime.
I like your description. Chip away, down 3. You don't have to get it all in one big play, although obviously that would be nice. But there's no need to have that type of risk associated with it. Run your offense, get 1st downs, get yourself in a position where you know you're going to at least get 3 and keep this game going. If you get 6, so much the better.
And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT.
Tonight's final score in overtime.
A partner, great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with you in this one, I got some overtime, a little whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted, but how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
So for Baltimore, They keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra time to prepare to face the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Steelers, they've fallen out of things now as they sink to 3-8.
And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.